My name is Susana, I'm 17 years old, and guess what? I am officially an IB student! In today's video, we're talking about whether the IB is for you or not. Before even beginning your IB adventure, you need to know if the program is for you or not. So, the question here is the IB the bridge you need to get to the next point in your life? Whatever that may be, depending on where you are located geographically, what your future career ambitions are, and what school choices you have, you may be faced with the task of deciding the IB is worth it depending on your individual situation. But first, let's start by taking a look at what the IB program is. Founded nearly 50 years ago, the IB organization is a non-profit institution that offers international education to students at over 3,500 IB World schools in 145 countries. And there are three main things we have to take into account here. The diploma program includes advanced academic requirements. First, the extended essay. This is like a kind of senior thesis where you make an investigation about one topic from one subject you really like. You obviously get the help and the advice of a teacher or a person who really knows about this topic and this subject. Second, Theory of Knowledge, or TOK. This is a course that emphasizes the IB philosophy and the word of knowledge. And third, CAS or CAS. These are extracurricular activities highlighting creativity, action, and service. So, your IB final examination scores and fulfillment of those three requirements determine whether you earn the IB diploma. If that sounds like a lot of work, it's because it is. There is a good reason why the IB has such a difficult and rigorous reputation around the world. As an IB student, you are encouraged to think independently and learn how to think. You also become more culturally aware as you develop a second language, and you will be able to engage with people in an increasingly globalized and changing world. Isn't that amazing? I mean, you're like connected with the world, somehow. Now we're talking about the role of the program in the US. It is considered that American students rarely take on the IB program to attend university outside the country. Advanced placement courses have long been considered the go-to option for US high schoolers who desire more challenging work than what's offered in the standard curriculum. But IB students may have more options for getting an academic challenge. An increasing number of American high schools offer the IB program, which, like the AP program, offers a rigorous set of courses. Also, the SATs and your GPA seem to still be the dominant factors which US universities look at when deciding on applicants. In that way, it will make sense for US-based students to find out if their dream university will be more likely if they take the IB. This would even mean you need to call up to universities and talk to their admission offices. Admission office. Oh, hi, I'd like to apply to this university. Cool. Did I mention I got the IB diploma? The what? The International Baccalaureate? Bachillerato Internacional? No? Really? Hello? Hello? More importantly, students can earn college credits by taking some IB subjects. This is very important to consider because rather taking the full diploma, you may be inclined to take IB certificate instead. If a student chooses to pursue the IB certificate route and not the full diploma, he or she doesn't have to complete the Theory of Knowledge course, the extended essay, or the 150 hours over 2 years of CAS. Taking IB certificate is similar to taking AP courses. And those students enroll as just certificated students could also choose to take the AP test and, therefore, double dip with IB and AP credit on their transcript. There is also the cost to consider. IB exams are more expensive than AP. There is a $160 registration fee each year, plus $110 fee per exam, while AP exams are $92 without any additional fee. Many schools, however, have financial aid and fee waiver programs. If financing is an issue for you, you should call your school and see if help is available. Go ahead and talk with a counselor at your school about testing costs. And I know it seems crazy to think about all of this when you're just like 15 years old and you don't even know much about university and what you wish to study, but the IB is a huge decision and one you should not take lightly. The main advice here is to do your research. I can only give general help, and each case will vary on the specifics. So pick up that phone and start calling potential universities to find out the recognition of the IB diploma. Admission office? Hi, I'd like to apply to this university. Awesome! Oh, and I got the IB diploma. Really? That's great! Please give me your information and we will call you as soon as possible. Oh my god, really? Thank you very much! And now we're talking about the UK scenario. In the UK and some parts of Europe, the choice is different. Here, you are required to choose between the traditional A-levels and the IB. Although the IB has only been around since 1968, it has grown substantially in the UK, and it's finding itself offered at more schools, often alongside the A-levels. If your school offers both, then it's relatively agreed upon which students do more work. Over the 2 years, IB students will get up as half as much teaching as the A-level students. And they also have to adopt a more inquiring approach than A-level students. There is also this myth that because IB students can only do 2 sciences and A-level students could potentially do 3, they have a less chance of getting into medical school. But this has been proven false, as IB students are as successful,
if not more,
and the IB lets students do biology and chemistry alongside maths. Prospective IB students should take comfort in the fact that IB has become more and more appreciated by UK universities. An IB score of 7 earns 130 UCAS points, while an A+ is worth 140 points and an A- grade is 120. The students that opt for A-levels instead of IB usually state that the IB makes students take subjects which they may have no interest or aptitude for. And that's because the A-level system allows students that are not very good at math or hate languages to abandon these weaknesses once their GCSEs are over. But the IB requires you to take these challenges for 2 more years. And now we're talking about the rest of the world. Non-US or UK students face totally different scenarios. I can't possibly go into the details of each individual country because there are like 143. But basically it all depends on what choices you have on offer in your national education system and where you wish to go once you finish high school. I have met plenty of students who wanted to go straight into a trade job once completing high school, or someone who wanted to enter the family business as soon as possible. In these situations, I can understand why the 2 years of IB diploma may seem like a waste of time. Ultimately, the IB diploma does in fact develop well-rounded, inquisitive, and global learners. I would strongly argue that it's the best high school education a student can get, and it opens the door to so many diverse opportunities. The skill set you acquire at the end of the program is going to set you up for a very successful future career. However, the IB diploma is not for everyone. Although it is a wonderfully challenging program that has gained incredible worldwide recognition, you need to look at your individual scenario and decide if the program is right for you and for where you want to be in a few years. And thank you very much for watching. I really hope this video helps you, and if you want to know more about the IB program, go now and download the SmartIBapp on your phone. It is available for iOS and Android. Also, make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for watching again, and see you next time.